KP's Video News, baby. You know what time it is.
You know what time it is. It is. All right, here we go. Former substitute teacher shows educators how to make $100,000 or more teaching court-mandated classes. First of all, I want y'all to see my shirt here today. This is it's self-explanatory. The DC dunce must go. We got to get rid of the DC dunce. It's time for the DC dunce to leave. Leave DC. You got to go. Anyway, back to the story here. Atlanta, Georgia, with dismal financial status of many teachers and lack of opportunities in the educational sector, Derek Collins, CEO of the Diversion Center, shows educators how to make $100,000 or more teaching court-mandated classes. Mr. Collins started his career as a substitute teacher and struggled to make ends meet after graduating with a master's degree in education. With some intense soul searching, he had an aha moment. Collins recalled having to take court-mandated classes after being caught selling bootleg DVDs and CDs. He remembered that he paid hundreds of dollars while in a pretrial diversion program. He thought to himself, if they can do it, I can do it too. Mr. Collins did some digging around and found out how to get a certified teaching DUI and defensive driving classes. He worked for several DUI schools and then eventually started his own program called the Diversion Center. Diversion Center helps probationers avoid jail time by providing them court-mandated classes instead of jail time. These classes include anger management, domestic violence, shoplifting prevention, values clarification, ASAM level 1 treatment, and more. Collins states many teachers are unaware of this opportunity and easily make six figures a year teaching court-mandated classes. I'm my own boss and I make my own schedule. Being able to control my destiny and serve my community on my terms is fulfilling to me. The Diversion Center offers classes at 5 centers in Atlanta metro region located in Marietta, Lawrenceville, Fayetteville, Duluth, and Jonesboro. Apart from correction classes, the center also engages in subjects like entrepreneurship, life and career coaching, and psychological techniques like motivational interviewing and cognitive behavior therapy. Check out how to set up a court-mandated classes at www.courtmandatedtraining.com. That's COURTMANDATETRAINING.com. That's www.courtmandatedtraining.com. And Mr. Collins shows educators, defense attorneys, police officers, probation officers, and other professionals how they can double their income and work in an environment where they can have creative freedom while doing what they love. Okay, so here we go with just a follow-up on that whole Gayle King thing there. So today this story came out that Russell Simmons thanks the public for defending Kobe Bryant. It said, let's not allow any more negativity into our bubble of love. Last week, CBS anchor Gayle King faced a wave of backlash and death threats after an interview with WNBA legend Lisa Leslie. Just days after Kobe Bryant's death, King asked Leslie if Bryant's 2003 sexual assault case complicated her feelings about him. Celebrities like Snoop Dogg, Ari Lennox, and 50 Cent bash King on social media. Russell Simmons logged onto Instagram to express his support of those bashing King. Simmons posted a video of him and Bryant, adding a very sincere thank you for all those who spoke up to defend our brother. Let us not allow any more negativity into our bubble of love. This person represents the very best of what we have to offer. He exuded happiness and was full of compassion. Most importantly, he was a loving family man and a role model for black men all over the world. And Bill Cosby speaks out against Gayle King. Thanks Snoop Dogg for support as well. and since then, kind of Snoop kind of dialed it back a little bit, and and just kind of broke it down to like what he was really saying. And like he said, he was not threatening Gayle King or trying to give her any death threats or anything. So those are alleged death threats. Nobody has seen any death threats, so those are alleged death threats. Okay, here we go. And this is a good feel-good story here. A father helps teen son start a business versus suing school district over racial bullying case. A 14-year-old Janoah Lee and his father Yali, have started a clothing business called Urban Stereotype that focuses on empowerment and positive cultural diversity. Janoah asked his dad to help him start the company rather than pursue a lawsuit against his former school over racial bullying. Pushing through the pain, Janoah no longer attends public school. After a year of being bullied by a classmate who was also the teacher's son, there was no other choice but to remove Janoah from the situation and have him schooled from home. There were 2 investigations conducted for the racially motivated bullying, but no action was taken. Eventually, his father was hired an attorney to take legal action against the school district. But before the paperwork was filed, Janoah, who is a remarkable young man, made a decision to turn his back on the negative experience he endured. He became passionate about helping people of color, and Urban Stereotype was born. I stopped all legal proceedings to help my son get his idea off the ground. It was difficult to drop the case after 3 years of hard work, but sometimes it's best to combat racial injustice in a different way. Urban Stereotype is a unique brand that supports cultural and ethnic diversity along with promoting self-love. It seeks to change mindsets regarding negative stereotyping, along with helping African Americans feel good about who they are. Janoah, whose hobbies include photography and other forms of art, created the company's logo himself. Iconic in both appearance and symbolism, not only does the logo stand for Urban Stereotype, it also spells out the word us. This is very significant for my brand, said the teen, who said the us applies to the minorities who have experienced racial stereotyping, along with other groups who oppose these negative behaviors. Janoah said has inspired thousands of youth and adults around the world. He has won several pitch competitions, and his incredible story was published on the cover of Alliance Review and the Canton Repository newspapers. The story recently aired on Fox 8 News as well. The company is very excited as they plan to release an all-ethnic collection soon. We have a huge vision for the brand, said Janoah's father. We foresee the Urban Stereotype logo becoming an international symbol for positive cultural diversity worldwide. And you can learn more at www.urbanstereotype.com. That's www.urbanstereotype.com. That's urbanstereotype.com. And this particular shirt that I have on here today, I purchased from another black-owned business from my cousin, and that's Sander over there. It's in Chicago. So if you want to get one of these shirts, let me know. The DC dust must go. The DC dust must go. The DC dust must go.
KP Video News.
That's right. The DC dust must go.